everybody and welcome to this video on products. In this video, we're having a look at how to use the distributive law. So what do we need to use the distributive law is that we usually have some term and it's being multiplied by some other many terms. So a bracket with more than one term. So how the distributive law works is that we distribute or multiply that term outside the bracket with every single term inside the bracket. So that is basically the distributive law in a nutshell. So we're going to distribute this 3x to every term in the bracket. So it will be 3x times 4x squared. So I'm just going to write out the steps initially so you can see the process. So it's times 4x squared plus 3x times 2x. So we're distributing it to the 2x. And then plus 3x. Times, and in this case, it's -1. Okay, so you can see what we've done is that the 3x has been multiplied by the 4x squared, the 3x has been multiplied by the 2x, and the 3x has been multiplied by the -1. Please remember to take the multiplications with the sign. So if it's a -1, then write -1. If it's a +2, then you can write +2, but then you can leave it as a positive. Okay, so then what we're going to use is our information we know on multiplication. So 3x times 4x squared, the 3 times the 4 is the 12, and x times x squared is x cubed, plus 2 times 3 is 6, and x times x is x squared. And then a positive times a negative is -3x. Okay, so that is how we distribute. Please make sure that you've understood the process because it's very, very important. Let us do a few more examples to make sure that we understand the process. So here we have some questions. Please pause the video now if you would like to attempt them before we go through them together. Okay, so let's start with number 1. It says x times 2x minus 4. So we're going to distribute the x to both of the terms inside the bracket. So again, I'm going to put in the middle step where I'm actually doing the multiplication. Once you get comfortable with it, you don't have to. So it's x times 2x times x times -4, so that we've distributed it. So this here is then equal to x times 2x is 2x squared, x times -4 is -4x. Let's have a look at the next one. So we have 3x times 3x plus 2y plus 4. So again, we have to distribute this 3x to everything in the bracket, into all 3 of those terms. So we're going to have 3x times 3x plus 3x times 2y plus 3x times 4. Okay, so we've distributed that 3x to every single term in the bracket, the 3x, the 2y, and the 4. Now let us simplify. 3x times 3x, 3 times 3 is 9, and x times x is x squared. 3 times 2 is 6, and x times y is xy. And 3x times 4 is 12x. Let us have a look at the next one. So here we're distributing a negative. So it's -3y times x plus y minus 2z. So once again, we're going to distribute this 3y with -3y with everything in the second bracket. So this here becomes negative 3y times x plus negative 3y times y plus negative 3y times minus 2z. Okay, so negative 3y times x is negative xy, or you can even write yx. Yx is the same as xy. Plus, negative 3y times positive y is negative 3y squared. And negative 3y times negative 2z is positive 6yz. So negative times a negative gives us a positive, and the y and times z gives us yz. Let us have a look at the next one. So number 4 is 2x times minus 4x squared minus 3x plus 4. And once again, we're going to distribute this 2x to every single term in the bracket. So it will be 2x, let me just write all the 2x's. So it's going to be 2x times negative 4x squared, that's the first one. The second one is 2x times negative 3x, and the last one is 2x times 4. Okay, so this 2x times negative 4x squared is negative 8x cubed. The 2x times the minus 3x is minus 6x squared, and the 2 times the 4x, the 2x times the 4x is 8x. Now let us do the last example over here, number 5. We are distributing a minus. Now a minus is another way of looking at it is it's a minus 1, so we don't write 1, so it's distributing a minus 1 to each side, to each term in the second bracket. So this here is minus 1. The first one is times 3x, so we distribute to the 3x. The second one is times minus 4y, we're distributing to the 4y. And then the last one is minus 8, we're distributing to the minus 8. I'm just going to put brackets, so you know to do that first. Okay, and negative 1 times 3x is negative 3x. Negative 1 times minus 4y is positive 4y, and negative 1 times negative 8 is positive 8. So what you can see is if there's a minus in front of the bracket and if we are distributing it, we are changing the signs of everything that was in the bracket. Okay, please watch this video and make sure you understand it well, and please watch our other videos for more information.